with these very old, heavy trams. Especially in Rome, public transport is really bad. Milan is a little bit better. The trains in Italy are okay-ish. Anywhere north of Naples. In comparison to Bulgaria, even on Sicily, they're quite good. But for the European standard, anywhere south of Naples, it starts to get a bit worse. Bulgaria is actually not on European standard anywhere near, just for comparison, but city transport, the metro in Sofia is actually far more decent than, for example, Rome. The trams are shit in Sofia, but so are they in Rome. City buses in Sofia are better. In Rome they actually they go on fire every now and then because they're so old and not maintained. And Sofia's public transport is getting upgrades ever more. The tram, it will maybe be a couple, like 5 years before it's unrecognizable, but for now it's a bit disappointing. I've been here before, exactly on this place, like 5 years ago, so I remember. I hope to see some new places in Milan where I actually haven't been. Look at those pizzas, yo. Honestly, what I often don't like with pizza in Italy is that it looks, or it seems like the toppings are just put on top raw, let's say, and then it's either after the baking, so it becomes a little bit like a pie or something, and just the dough is sort of baked, but then the rest is not. See, but like here you get this raw ham. Not a big fan. To be fairly honest with you, yesterday I've probably had the best pizza of my life in the city of Parma. It was really, really good. But other than that, I've had the best cappuccino in my life in Vratsa, Bulgaria, where it's difficult to make a good cappuccino. You would be surprised. To do the mix of the milk and coffee exactly in the good way, the good temperature, the milk not too foamy. I've had the best ones in Bulgaria, in Vratsa, and actually went to the barista to compliment him on the cappuccino. I've had the best espresso in Pirot in Serbia, and my dad was there and he said the same. We also complimented the barista. It was excellent. It's hard to make a good espresso as well. Even the weather comes into play, the humidity and stuff, and you need to adapt the machine and the blend and the grind, let's say, to accommodate for that. And nobody really does, except people who really know. Italy is a bit disappointing in that regard sometimes. But yeah, I've had many good pizzas in Bulgaria as well, and many bad ones in Italy, so you can't really say, depending on the country, that they necessarily have the best food. And you would say that Italian food is simple and it's easy to make, hard to mess up, but you would be surprised. I've had some pizzas that are inedible in Italy, and not in touristy places, typically in non-touristy places, because I don't really go, I just look how dirty it is here. Sofia, Bulgaria is on the way up, but if you look around here, it's a bit grimy, gritty, you know. Honestly, Italy is not doing that great. And the same thing is that Italy has a huge problem with its economy. You see only old people above 40, 50. There's no young people anymore. And this is a big city, you know. Italy is, I believe it was Europe's fastest aging nation together with Germany. So if you look in the street view, you look around closely, you don't see people under 25, pretty much. You know there are obviously, but yeah. Compare this to Egypt, where I know most people are actually under 25 or something. You only see kids walking around, and here that's just not the case. Just coincidentally, I was walking by this wall of dolls, it says, which is monument against femicide. And here you see the victims of 2023, which are a whole lot. It's a big problem everywhere, I suppose, but in Italy as well, which is, you know, horrific.